Royals. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Edinson Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Delino DeShields heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Full count, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Volquez into the windup, on his way with the 3-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Rougned Odor will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that production with runners in scoring position.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic.
Well, you know, guys, Shin-Soo Choo is really just an average corner outfielder. And at the major league level, that means he's pretty darn good. His offense simply overshadows his defense. That being said, he has the ability to make some jaw-dropping plays, which he's proven to do in the past.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Kendrys Morales digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Andrews is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes to Shields, to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. KC leads this one 2-0. Mitch Moreland will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone. But I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Volquez has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Prince Fielder.
At the plate, Prince Fielder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Volquez is there for it. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder,
Josh Hamilton into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Hamilton turns on one and launches this ball out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Batting seventh,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Shin-Soo Choo.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers do get one here on the solo shot by Josh Hamilton. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Rangers 1. Mike Moustakas strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Choo to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Infante, he'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Hard liner toward short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. DeShields giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Michael McHenry is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Michael McHenry.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Too high. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane has it in his tracks, makes the play, one away. So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Volquez has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Snyder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Delino DeShields will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
In there at the knees, strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Royals 2 and the Rangers 1. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Hit hard back up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but Now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the fourth player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Volquez is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Perez corrals it, and the throw is wide. And he'll get in there safely.
First baseman, number 84.
So stepping in, Prince Fielder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Here's Josh Hamilton, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to Derek Holland will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 45, Derek Holland.
Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Salvador Perez.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 8,
Mike Moustakas is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Chu is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Omar Infante stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a swing. Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead. Stepping in now, Travis Snyder. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We played 4. It's now 3-2 Royals. Leading off the inning, Shin-Soo Choo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Michael McHenry is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Snyder sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another one sent foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Volquez sets. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They trail 3-2. Chichi Gonzalez will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. Lorenzo Cain strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Skied into straightaway right. Chu moves over. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Alex Gordon will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Rougned Odor will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded by Infante. Underhanded flip. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The designated hitter,
Mitch Moreland will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And with him so far out in front on both curveballs, you've got him set up about 5 different ways here. You won't know what to expect.
That misses, 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Rangers on the Mitch Moreland home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Nick Martinez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
number 22, Nick
Kendrys Morales will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
leading off for the Royals. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hamilton going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Hamilton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-3.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Third baseman, number 8.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Out in front of it, strike one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will wheel around third, heading for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. Travis Snyder will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit hard towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Alcides Escobar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Alex Gordon will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. The Royals lead it 7-3. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. James Jones is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
James Jones.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, at this point, you know he's going to be a much more relaxed pitcher out there on the mound. He's working with a 4-run lead, and he does a good job right there to earn himself out number 1.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second, and Fonte has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Michael McHenry.
Michael McHenry steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. James Jones will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jake Diekman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Kendrys Morales will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Jones is in pursuit. He's got it one away. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mike Moustakas steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Omar Infante gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeShields on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
More of the same right here, and that puts them into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Travis Snyder ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Alcides Escobar comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Liner toward right center. Chu is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Wade Davis will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Wade Davis.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Snyder is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Pedro Siriaco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, he hasn't shown that he's been able to resist those inside pitches. He may as well just keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing those pitches off the plate.
Here it comes on 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jordan Danks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hanser Alberto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 2, Hanser Alberto.
Joey Gallo will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Lorenzo Cain strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Lorenzo Cain.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Alex
4.
Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Ball. The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Chu is there. 2 down. Kendrys Morales stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They still lead. Chris Jimenez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Robinson Chirinos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Ryan Rua will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ryan Rua.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
What a great performance up and down this lineup as they just cruise home to an easy 7-run victory.